Bungie has just issued a massive statement in regards to all of the bugs that came out with the Edge of Fate. I have no clue how, time after time, year after year, it gets worse in Destiny 2. Every time there's a patch, we fix 3 things and create 30 new problems, it seems like. We've talked about this so many times. Bungie's spaghetti code is getting to a level of actual insanity. Look at all the bugs that are being addressed here, and this isn't even like 10% of them. These are just the ones that are so urgent that they have to be addressed because people are so mad. I mean, people on Xbox right now can't even play the damn game apparently, which obviously hurts the game overall, hurts the numbers, hurts the pre-order sales, etc. So let's see what Bungie is saying here. Hey all, as we continue investigating issue reports, we have identified root causes for many and are planning our resolution deployment timelines. Dates and fixes are subject to change based on test validation. So here's the timeline of things getting fixed. Before Saturday, July 19th, they're targeting fixes for, so this is the raid date. They want these things to get finished before the raid. You got the Edge of Fate campaign blocker on 2nd and 3rd characters. So right now you can complete the campaign on one character, Titan Hunter Warlock. Once you've completed it on that character, you are unable to complete it on your 2nd or 3rd character. It completely blocks you from being able to do so, which is pretty tough, right? You obviously want to be able to clear it on all 3. Now you can't do so, so be mindful of that. You will get blocked. You'll get soft locked in the process. So along with that, we have unstable cores are getting wiped on alternate character creation. So if you create a 2nd or 3rd character, like say you already have just one character and you want to create a 2nd, 3rd, your currency in game will get deleted, the unstable cores. So be mindful of that. And lastly, we've got additional Xbox crash issues. Several people on Xbox have come by the live stream over here on twitch.tv/Lucky10p, and they said, hey, Lucky, I'm playing on Xbox, and I can't even get in the game. I just crash immediately. So that's a big problem. All of that is meant to be fixed before the raid, so that way hopefully Xbox players can actually get in and enjoy, and maybe get to play the raid, we'll see. By next Tuesday, so this will be 1 week after the Edge of Fate launches, they're targeting fixes for incorrect ammo gains on area denial grenade launchers, rocket sidearms, and rocket launchers with the bipod perk. So all of these weapons can get bipod, and they're picking up the wrong amount of ammo. We got additional Kepler related soft locks and crashes. So as you roam around the new planets for your destination, there's soft locks. They even had that happen in Bungie's own live stream. Some of these soft locks can happen because of the different mechanics. You can end up being on the wrong side of a wall, and when you're on the wrong side of a wall, you know, you can be trapped in there, which is unfortunate. And then they talked about the 3rd iteration scout rifle, which if you enable the new scout rifle from the season pass with anti-barrier, it does like insane rounds, like one-shots all the enemies. It's pretty crazy. Definitely use that. It'll be fixed next Tuesday, so you'll be able to enjoy it from now until then. And keep in mind that they will be disabling it for the raid, certainly. So next up, we got Tuesday, July 29th. So that's going to be 2 weeks post the Edge of Fate launch. We have Matterspark motion sickness and visual improvement. So Matterspark, when you pick it up, if you like twist your camera around as you're interacting with it, you'll get some crazy whiplash and you'll start spinning around like crazy. And people are saying that it gives a little bit of motion sickness. So I'll have some visual improvements to that. We got holofoil visuals unintentionally changing. I haven't actually seen what this looks like, but I imagine it looks pretty bad. And they got Tangled Web perk not suspending champions, so that's going to get fixed in 2 weeks from now. On top of that, we are still investigating the following high priority issues and will provide target fix dates when available. Leaving the Edge of Fate missions early prevents players from relaunching them. Jeez. So don't leave the missions early, because if you do, the only way to get back in them, Bungie said, is to join up on someone in that mission. So can be a bit of a process, especially if you don't have anyone to join on if you're playing solo. We got audio issues on PlayStation 5 consoles. So some people are going to have some really bad audio issues leading into the raid, and right now they're unable to enjoy the current campaign because with the audio issues, you can't hear the voices that are going on. So a lot of people on PlayStation were saying this was a big problem for them, which definitely sucks because kind of the selling point for this expansion is the campaign being good. Having audio issues while doing the campaign is a nightmare. It's definitely ruins the experience. And then we got PlayStation 4 consoles crash when entering the tower. So there you have it. PS4 players, you're going to get a fix pretty soon here. Like I said, this isn't even all the bugs. This game it's remarkable this game can even launch at this point in time with the new stuff in it, because the bugs are crazy stuff. But at least we have a timeline and we have some transparency. You know, sometimes these things can happen and we're just sitting there shaking our fists at Bungie, waiting for something to get reworked. But this time, at least, we actually have some answers. And I like the transparency, even though some of these timelines seem to be a bit extended and out there pretty far. I think that this is a good approach from them. So let me know what you think about it down in the comment section below.